All right, we're back. This area is high level for me, so I'm going to come back to it later. We are going to first go back to the lighthouse. Thank you, Goose. We're going to go back to the lighthouse. We're going to change up our look, and then we're going to do the warden quest that we have already done once before. Thank you for figuring out what happened with Taynor and Oros. Gus is adjusting to life without them. Eating well. You ever heard a Nug scream? Oh, Jesus. Things have been terrible lately, but having Gus around helps me get through it. He really does put a smile on everyone's face. Aww. The scope of area abilities is increased greatly. Supplies weaken. So I could refund all of my points at any time. Because I don't think that this ability has ended up being very good. And we're probably not even going to use this ability much more. Really? Seems kind of important. That also seems kind of important. This could heal me and keep me alive. That seems very strong. This does very little damage, but it applies weakened and high stagger and applies shock. Let's refund all our points. Okay, so I get all of these first. I actually never use this. Use that all the time. I kind of am thinking about getting Pilfer just because it'll give us an extra health potion whenever we use it. So I'm going to grab that. Okay. Cool. Does anyone need a talking to? Not appear so. Everyone seems to be hanging out in the kitchen. Oh, right, because they're all cooking. Makes sense. Ridiculous. Nice. Nice. This bow is fucking stupid and ridiculous. We gotta get rid of it. It's not much better. Jesus Christ, guys. Small bows, please. Thank you. If I was a crow... Cool. All right. This next quest we already did once. So that's exciting. We basically have to bring Harding because she is part of the team. She applies Sundered.
Wardens Evka and Antoine answered our letter. They're willing to talk.
In the middle of nowhere?
All right.
The first warden won't notice.
We have done this before, so we're skipping some fucking dialogue here.
Here. The that
Well, I'd say
the
Griffin shows up. Adorable Griffin. Great. A Griffin.
Trouble.
The tent smells like Darkspawn. All right.
He's caught a scent. Follow the squawks.
I thought griffins were extinct.
We want the world to think that. It's why we're training in the middle of nowhere. Hassan, don't get too far ahead.
that kind of sounded like a no.
If he even listens, has a mind of his own. He spotted something.
Darkspawn.
Dead Darkspawn. These are part of the training.
Hassan was half right.
There's no time for half wrong. Hassan, we're looking for live Darkspawn.
He understands?
Not sure he understands anything but dinner. Keep on it, Hassan. They're around here somewhere.
Up, up, up we go.
How do we get up that?
Griffins have been training for this sort of thing. Let's see if Hassan was paying attention. Hassan, hit that!
Nice.
That's impressive. You teach him that?
No, Lancet and Remy do. The Griffin Whisperers.
So you're the bodyguard.
Griffins are the Warden's greatest legacy. Someone has to protect them.
Pretty eager to get back to the point where we stopped playing last time and get that moving forward.
Hold up.
Darkuspawn Udes.
I hate fighting Darkspawn. Something in me just recoils from them.
That's why it's a job for professionals.
Can I switch my skills in combat? Probably not, but yeah, abilities cannot be changed in combat. Damn it. Your friend's dead. I'm sorry. Put an arrow in her
Where
chest.
you hurt?
Everywhere. A monster came out of nowhere. Darkspawn were following it. Lancet ran ahead.
It's back?
Davrin, remember? A light touch. Hassan's still learning.
You're the trainer.
Not anymore.
We have to keep going. Let's get through here. Those two statues are the spare key. Line up the symbols.
What did you mean by it's back?
Something stalking Grey Wardens. We call it the Gloomhowler. I'm hunting it. Started happening 7, 8 months ago. Darkspawn obey it. Some kind of hold over them. Hassan, on me! No time for hide and seek, Hassan. This is real.
Hassan. Is that Elvin?
It's Elvin, Arrow. Elby grows into it.
More Darkspawn here.
Lancet's trying to stop the Gloomhowler. It's going after the other Griffins.
There are other Griffins?
Whole family. Hassan's brothers and sisters.
The bridge is out.
This place is falling apart. There's a ladder up there. That's our way through this. Good job.
Watch out, Rook! Darkspawn!
Make this quick. We have to get through here. Hassan can help with the fight.
Watch out! One more to go! Big one!
I see it.
What was that?
It's coming from the area. There's an elevator we can use to get up there. Never seen Darkspawn this bold. Unless there's a light.
There's a blight.
The Wardens told you this?
I told them, but your first warden doesn't want our help.
He's a stubborn one.
My mic has been off for
Why
quite
does
some
the Gloomhowler
time.
want the Griffins?
That's basically all just
The real
combat
question
though,
is
so that's
how it
alright.
knows about them.
All you
Up
missed
until
was
now,
me
you
squealing
went
when
after
things
Wardens.
almost hit me.
Now it shows up here with a rabble of Darkspawn? These Griffins are a secret.
Whoop! Are we relishing the dialogue? No, we've already been through this quest, punk.
Keep moving. The area's not far.
Uh-oh. I would like you to be dead, please. You know, parting, super great. Thank you. Shut. He ducked.
That was the last one. Damn, it's Lancet. I want this thing's head on a pike.
Climb down, get some treasure. Okay.
What is that?
Ain't the gloom howl.
Come back. Oh no.
Exploding darkspawn? What is this?
Like I said, this blade's different. Everything's wrong.
I can hear the other griffins. Let's get in there.
Let's get treasure first. Please understand the importance of securing loot. Part of my religion.
More griffins.
We have to get them out of there.
Can't. Some kind of blood magic on these locks. It's okay, Hydus. Calm down. You too, Rumtail. We'll come back for both of you.
Ow. Okay. All right. Oh, sure. sick. I'm feeling pretty strong now that I changed my abilities and like picked a couple of different ones so that I feel better about what's going on. That reminds me though. Let's see. This applies weakened. This detonates overwhelmed. I like being able to apply weakened, but I also would like to be using my Reeling Bolt. Oh, Reeling Bolt also applies weakened! Yes! Never mind, we're sick! We're the greatest ever!
Heads up. We've got one more dark spot. Main looking.
Where's he at? Dead. Things are coming up Millhouse, man. I am telling you.
They're up there.
Their blood is mine.
So it can talk.
I'll spill mine before that happens.
And I'll collect, Warden. On both of you.
No one needs to spill anyone's blood. We just want the Griffins.
They were never yours. Mortal threats are a dull blade.
Sad squawking noises. All right.
I'd ask.
He'd rather arrest us.
If you're lucky. He does.
All right. So we're finally back. We're finally back to the part of the game where we had to go back and reset because we missed out on a bunch of side quests. So we're officially doing new content. And as we all know, yeah, look at all the content I would have missed. I know, it's crazy. Mostly companion side quests. We know that we have to pick between one of two cities, and I've been doing some thinking.
So this is where you live, huh?
Now,
Fade?
Yeah, it's cozy. And the gods can't find us here.
Right. Never going to get used to that.
We'll find you and Hassan a nice... What's wrong?
Everything's wrong. Treviso and Minrathis are both under attack.
Blighted dragons. 2 of them. 1 for each city.
Damn it. So the dragon at Demeter's Crossing wasn't the only one.
You got back just in time.
so we're gonna have to save one of these 2 cities. Doing so is going to cause one of our companions to become quote unquote hardened, and they will no longer be as enthusiastic about helping us out, and they'll still be in our party, but one of them won't even romance you if you choose the wrong city. So it's like, it's crazy stuff that we have to make this decision. I've been thinking pretty hard about what I was gonna do, and like Antiva is the Antivan Crows zone, and it's like I really like that zone quite a bit, but I'm playing my warrior character as a crow, so I was thinking I would probably save Antiva on that file. But then I started thinking to myself, like, how am I really going to play this game a second time all the way through? So just in case, shouldn't I just play it the way I want to play it? And I don't really like Docktown. I also have never really liked Minrathous and Tevinter in general, because they've always been villainous in the previous 3 games. And they also like slavery. So it's like, what do I do, you know? So
Then
I think I
drag
know
it
what
here
we're
and
gonna
let's
do.
go.
Go where? We cannot be in 2 places at once. Treviso's a merchant city. It has no defenses, and the canals run everywhere. If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people. My people. They either die right away from the dragon, or slowly after, from blight in the water. We need to go to Treviso.
And leave Minrathous to burn?
Nev,
The Shadow Dragons will fight, right to the end of it. But we're the only ones keeping the Venatori in check. And if we fail, the Venatori will take advantage. They'll make a push for the throne, and hand the gods the entire Tevinter Empire.
Is there any chance we can...
Damn it! There's no time! I need to go home. I need to be in Minrathous.
and I must go to Treviso. Go where you feel you must, Rook. We cannot wait.
What's our move, Rook?
What do you think, Punk? I am leaning towards helping the crows, but at the same time, lore-wise, God, the Venatori taking over would fucking suck. God, they are the worst. Which follower do I like most? I think that Nev is more useful, if that makes sense. I'm not going to romance either of them. I'm romancing Harding, so that doesn't really matter to me. You would side with Nev? You don't care for the other dude too much, but he likes coffee, and he's an assassin. Yeah, this is tricky. This is tricky. We also lose their vendor, their reputation vendor. So let me check one thing before I make this decision. Shadow Dragon's reputation rewards. I'm trying to find like the appearances that are available, you know, like Shadow Dragons, appearance. Nope. This is actually really hard to find, like... Oh, you know what? I just found out. Doesn't matter who we pick because the black market will sell the stuff that we miss out on. So we don't need to worry about that. Let's go. You know, I think we're going to go ahead and save Minrathous. I prefer Treviso, but if I do play this game again, I'll just do Treviso next time. So we'll save Minrathous.
We helped Nev in Minrathous.
But the Treviso civilians.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it either. But if the Venatori take control of Tevinter, it's gonna get a whole lot worse. That said, 2 of you should go to Treviso. See if you can help Lucanus get the civilians to safety. And we'll head to Minrathous.
Understood.
Let's all try to make it through this alive, all right?
So you can make you choose between one or the other. Yeah, it's brutal. So we'll be taking Nev. Nev can detonate Sundered, so we should probably take someone who applies it. Parting. But on the other hand, I actually would like to have the Grey Warden in my team, I think, because he combos off of what we do, and that will leave Nev open to think he'll should always be a hidden third option. If you're going to give 2 options, you should actually be giving more. I think that in this situation, losing access to one of the cities is like an important part of the story. So I understand what they're doing. I don't think that there should be an option to just get everything done, you know? Like, unless, like, it's something at the end of the game. Oh, no!
Dragon circling the Andorellis grounds. Gotta hurry.
Pardoning of a follower. I mean, it just, like, they want your decisions to matter, and I think that is not a bad thing in an RPG. For your decisions to matter. It's like in Baldur's Gate, you know? Like, imagine if half the decisions you made could just be walked back. Ah!
I was expecting it to be bad, but...
No time to waste. We need to find Nev.
Whoop! Whoop! Shut! Fucking Tevinter assholes. Shoot! Ah!
We have to stop that thing, or there won't be a Minrathous left to save.
I feel like we're back at the beginning of the game right now. Nev!
Rook, you turned up. We could use the help.
The dragon's tearing up the city, and the Venatori are taking advantage of the chaos to seize control. I've heard they've made it all the way to the Archon's palace.
Oh, we gotta
Forget
stop
the
that
Venatori
shit.
For now, we need to stop the dragon.
What?
We can't fight it while it's flying. We need to ground it. If we can keep it here, we can stop it from destroying the city.
All right, let's see if I can get its attention.
Witness the handiwork of immortals!
Be dead!
I got done. Your turn.
Ow, you stabbed me. I don't like that kind of thing. Got him.
Chaos, decay, past in ruin,
Uh-oh.
and the last few mortal servants of the Dreadwolf.
Ugh.
Gillenane!
We need only one thing from you. Surrender it, and you may go. Give up the Dreadwolf's dagger.
Come get it.
Yeah. I don't think I will.
Force, then. Whatever remains of you will become my new creations.
Okay.
She's blighted. There's
Seartooth Virantis. Oh, he ate me.
That's unexpected. What should we do?
What we came to do.
Whoop! Shut! Kia! Oh God! Oh Jesus!
I've got the setup, you do the rest.
I'm getting some serious Dragon Age Inquisition flashbacks here. Whoa! Ow. Whoa. Oh. Yep. Yep. Revive me! Get him! Damn, he moved. Where you going, buddy? Oh.
We have toyed with these mortals long enough. Your strength is needed elsewhere. Hear my voice and return.
That was
It's gone.
quite
But it's
incredible.
wounded.
We were so close. I know we can beat that thing. If only we were faster or figured out its weaknesses a little quicker.
And we have to keep it grounded.
Take the win. Dragon's still out there, but it could have been worse.
Yeah, can we save the city
Would
now,
have been
please?
worse if you weren't here.
There's another dragon in Treviso. Maybe there's still time.
Let's go. Hold on, Lucanus. We're on our way.
We're not even gonna stop the fucking Venatori? What was the point? Oh no. My fantasy Italy, no.
We chased away the dragon in Enrathis. Did you kill the one?
We did not.
That monster flew around the city for hours before it left, utterly out of reach.
It rained ice on the city and spread blight in the canals. Treviso survives for now, as do the crows. But
We came as quick as we could after Minrathis.
There was little chance. However fast you came, the gods timed their invasion well.
I thought we'd be faster. I thought...
Rook, you know Grey Wardens. Can they do anything about the blighted canals?
They're probably not
maybe
going
not
to.
right away. They'll have their hands full with the gods.
Just send them word, please.
I will.
We will not be idle. There are people to save and Antam to be made examples of. The city must know who did this. Give us time, Rook. If you truly wish to help, the crows will have work.
The others, Nev, are they all right?
They are.
Then I can focus on Treviso. Once we find our footing, the blood of these gods will flow.
Oh.
Blighted dragons, Darkspawn obeying the Venatori?
Waypoints must be rediscovered.
Something.
Oh, we're level 21? I think we can pick our specialty now, which we're gonna go with the bow. We will be a Veil Ranger. Our new ultimate will be the Twin Gifts of Arlathan. That's wild. Detonates Overwhelm. Storm's Path. Oh, wow. Davern, what kind of armor do you have, buddy? Nothing special.
Greetings, friends. Chance Candide, at your service.
I'm Rook.
Ah!
Dude, this guy looks
Thea
like
and Iago have mentioned
looks like
that
he's
you
about
can
to try and
be
get
trusted,
revenge on his
and
father
I
for the
require
six-fingered man.
assistance. The Blight has piled itself onto the streets, choking off the city. We cannot have it. I will mark where it is worst. Please, go and clear it away. I see a Grey Warden in your party. You must know how to handle Blight, Sir Warden.
Just leave it to us.
Gladly.
Clear Blight from Treviso. Is, who's in my party right now? Oh, Nev? Davern's picture is pretty sick, actually. Lucanus is unavailable at this time. what we're going to do, we're going to head to the lighthouse. We're going to head to the lighthouse. We're going to talk with Solas. And we're going to tell him that he's a piece of garbage who we hate and everything about him sucks. And also he's an egg. All right, Solas, you big dumb idiot. I know you're here. Where's my money?
When last we spoke, you were hunting for followers of Elganon and Gillenane in hopes of finding specifics. Has your search been successful?
No.
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antam are working for Elganon and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antam want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
It's more than a promise this time. The Antam and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Venatori brought into Minrathous. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight. Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favored tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganon would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
Yeah, we've already seen that shit.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the Blighted Dragons.
That is the fate Elganon and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
Knock that shit off!
Right. Everyone should be free and uncorrupted when your demons and raw magic kill them.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
Yes.
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, while making their prison. It should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
So, best guess. How many deaths? Hundreds? Thousands?
At least. Those deaths would have been on my conscience.
You are bad and evil.
Oh, and here I was worried.
Many would have died, I know. But afterward, flowers would grow again.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am, as I have always been,
an egg.
A man, all too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive, and that's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring, because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes.
Yeah, we found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
Solus thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. Rook, when I was with the Inquisition, I saw some terrible things. But what happened to Treviso? I mean, so much death.
Yeah, I know. I'm not
Lucanus
happy about
stayed
it.
behind. He said he'll be back soon, but at least you took care of yours.
We heard it but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
A dragon hunter would have helped him in Rathus, that's for sure.
Then we find one. Next time a blooded dragon comes calling, it'll be the last time it comes calling.
Fucking get
Can't
him,
forget the
dude.
second dragon in Treviso. We should see how we can help, but we're without Lucanus until he's done helping the crows. Who knows how long?
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Just so we're clear, you're taking advice from this elven god, Solus. The Solus who tried to tear down the veil? You really trust him?
Trust is such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him? All right then.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Not relevant.
Thank you.
I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
Oh, we definitely have to talk to Hassan. I mean, Davrin and Hassan. Where are they hanging out? Up here? Yeah. Oh my god, you're adorable!
What? You're hungry? I found a yam in the kitchen. Stubborn just means you'll starve.
Trouble settling in?
Doing the best I can. My job was to keep the Griffins safe, not fix their dinner.
I meant Hassan.
Oh. I guess we're both adjusting.
Then where did Hassan and the others come from?
Way I heard it, someone found a journal a few years back that mentioned a secret clutch of eggs. They'd been hidden for centuries, protected by a ward. Started hatching and out came 13 talkative griffins.
Hell yeah.
Now, down to just one.
Well, we're gonna get the others back.
What's the history between Grey Wardens and Griffins?
Back in the day, Grey Wardens raised them as aerial cavalry. When a blight got going, Wardens rode them into battle. Eventually, war took its toll.
Damn, that man's
They died
fine.
out.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I'm assuming you're talking about Davrin and not my character.
Well, a confused Griffin should fit right in around here.
Appreciate it. There's no training manual for them anymore.
I guess we'll figure it out together.
Griffins don't trust easily. Lancet and Remy had to work to win them over. They said a warden and a griffin have to move as one. Think as one. They call it Turlum. Sort of unity. But
Look
now,
at Davrin,
they're
yeah.
both dead.
Would either way, I appreciate that.
Why'd the Gloomhowler attack the Eyrie?
I intend to
My
find
character's
out.
always wearing a mask, so
First
it is
stops
what it is.
wardens. Now it's after the griffins.
Trouble's our specialty. No shortage of it around here.
I'm getting that. Elgernon and Gillenane. Hard to believe.
Yeah, for real,
Our
dude.
very own elven gods are ending the world.
That'll endear us to the rest of Thedas. But I have to say, killing a monster is one thing. Taking down the goddess of all monsters and the god of vengeance while you're at it?
Like a true
Our
luchador,
problem
yeah.
around here is we think too small.
Okay then. Good to know the boss can laugh about it.
Not really, but dwelling on things won't help.
What? I told you. It's yams or nothing.
Or maybe you need a new menu.
Davern's cool. I like that guy. Anything in here for me to loot? Nope. Alright. So who do we go recruit first? The Dragon Hunter or the Fade Expert? The Dragon Hunter. Caretaker can now apply enchantments. Okay. And we have enough to upgrade. Let's upgrade some of our equipment. Tincture belt. Glory Hunter's bow. I think this is what we have equipped. How do I enchant? What can I enchant my bow with? Oh, really? Oh, is that so? I can increase the stagger my bow does? That seems pretty good. Is this free? It's free? Can I enchant everything? Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah. I don't see any currency tied to this, so this shit is free. Oh, but I already have one equipped there. So I can only do it for certain pieces. So it's like one for weapons, one for armor, one for rings. One for all armor. Yeah, one. So it's one for each slot, it looks like. That's pretty good. God damn. Hello,
so
girlfriend.
I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from your old treasure hunter group, the Lords of Fortune.
I don't know her. She must have joined after I left.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Qunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Qun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
They were attacking Ravane when Varric recruited me from the Lords of Fortune. I've been away from the Lords of Fortune for a while. It'll be good to see Isabella and Rowan again.
Let's hope the crossroads can get us to an Alluvian in the right part of Ravane. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
Okay, Bellara, what's your lead on getting us a Fade expert for the team?
Okay. What the fuck?
So, we need a fate expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now, he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a fate expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
About, a 6?
I see. Belara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkaren, a fate expert and powerful psychagogue.
Why is his subtitles in all caps?
The professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately they grow restless.
I want that character to be in my party. That guy was fucking hilarious. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do before I get any deeper. I want to know if if I recruit both of those characters, am I gonna be forced to fucking do am I gonna be forced to do another major choice, or will I get to play the game with everybody first before I do that? Because I'd like to get all the party members first if possible. So let's see here. Story decision points. All right, we should be good moving forward. Let's go adjust everyone's looks. And I think we're gonna go get the treasure hunter first, and then we'll go get the mage after. Just because Lords of Fortune is my faction, so I kind of want to see what our reaction to each other is. Our new cutthroat sword. That's Lysop's Whale, Aragon's Luster. Oh, pretty cool. I think this Mercenary Blackblade is kind of like my favorite so far. It's also got the red hilt, which matches what we wear usually. What's new here? And we got a new bow appearance, right? Maybe not. Oh, the bows aren't fucking 8 million years long anymore. That's good. We'll still, what about this? That's actually quite appropriate. Let's see, does Davrin have something to put on? He does. Huh. I'll keep him in his normal outfit. Shield, though, that's ugly. We can fix that, right? Oh. Ooh, the Blight Killer. Yeah! That's sick. That gets to stay. Cool. No doubt. Okay, so let us get the Dragon Slayer. Yeah. New quests available in Docktown. Nothing in Arlathan. We have the one from there. And we're going to go to Ravane. I don't know where Kirk was. Okay. Shoot. All right, we're gonna bring Davrin and Harding. She's my girlfriend, and I love her. Oh, good. So it's literally right there. We don't have to go through any weird new mirrors. We can just go straight to her. That's good. Ooh, a beach. Luring a dragon from its lair so lords can safely loot its treasure.
Control rocks now?
Control? That's funny. I'm still trying not to drop things on my own feet.
Alright, we're gonna bring Harding. Because we're gonna meet a Lord of Fortune there.
You saved someone's life.
I know. I just wonder what's next.
I hope this character has the ability to detonate my weakened status like Davrin does. Hell yeah!
Hey.
Beer in one hand.
Gold in the other. Who are you?
Call me Rook. Lord of Fortune like you. Tosh, right?
Yeah. You're with the Lords. Why don't I know you?
Test me. Ask away.
How do you avoid spinning blades in a trapped hallway?
Spots with bloodstains are bad, spots with spider webs are good.
How do you match the weight of an idol on a pressure plate?
Trick question. Most pressure plates are triggers. Have to disarm the trap first.
What do you do if you're hit by darts tipped with soul rot?
Isabella told me to have a drink and kiss my sweetheart goodbye because I'm dead in 10 minutes.
You know Isabella? Okay, let's get to work.
Great. What are we doing?
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there.
Big Vincimer?
The Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom. Don't get in my way.
For gold and glory.
Hell yeah! That's so fucking cool.
So what's the plan exactly?
We need to lure the Vincimer out of her lair. I set bait. She comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here.
Sure, but first, can I see your skills? Detonates weekend. We're there, boys. We're in there. Hell yeah. She can't heal me, though. That's important to know.
We'll find the bait on the beach.
Yeah, we'll get to the beach, but first...
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vincimer.
Yeah, blue with a yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Oh, one that breathes lightning? I've heard stories.
We're not fighting her. Lords just want the horde in her lair.
Well, at least we know who's gonna blow shit up. Tosh, I feel very strongly about picking up all the loot. I hope you don't mind. Some might say it's my defining character feature. The fuck was that? Or character flaw, I guess, is totally possible.
On Tom ahead. Be ready. They go hard.
Yeah, I know. They've been troubling fast.
Watch yourself. They have Gatlock cannons. Eat shit. This is not your land.
Coming at range.
Uh-oh. Oh, come on.
Got him good, Rook.
Come on. You're not bigger than me.
They're at range. Got him in position.
So you've got no problem fighting other Qunari?
I'm from Remain. Not like I follow the Qun.
You've got the arm ropes.
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Antam don't follow the Qun either. Not anymore.
So what made you want to work with us?
Don't.
I thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
Tosh is kind of letting us have it, you know? She doesn't seem to like me very much, is what I'm trying to say. I do quite like this. Can you do something about this? No? Okay. I guess we're going through here. Let's not fall.
Dragon?
No. Vincimers eat big game. Usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Like, poke around in its lair?
Right. So we lure her out, then the lords go in and grab anything shiny.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't.
Excellent. +4 momentum on kill. That could be very good against certain fights. This game makes me want to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth again, which I know is a ridiculous statement because I always want to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but
All right.
I'm just enjoying the style of the game.
You said we find bait here?
Bait'll find us. Come on.
How is the bait gonna find us? Look, deep stalkers.
Knew they'd find us.
The deep stalkers are the bait? Yup. Why are you making...
Quite a few of them.
Dragons have big stomachs.
Ow! You fucking kangaroo kicked me!
That one's big. Watch out.
That's their pack leader. Take her down.
What are you talking about? I don't see no matriarch. Oh, that's the big one. Got it.
Making the rest of us look bad,
Could you heal me, please?
Right on him.
I missed.
Good to go again. Ranged attackers.
Revive me!
Ranged incoming.
I think that's the last of them. Now what?
Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner.
Scorch rune. Thick.
Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there. Come on, she'll be here soon.
So we held up our end of the bargain?
You did okay. So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However it's happening, the gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack them.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Up we go!
I left the horn right up there. Can you sound it?
Why'd you leave it over here? Whoa! Yeah, can't break it.
There you go. A Tusk Curry.
Where are we headed?
That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
She responds to the horn?
This time.
You've fed her before then?
Took a while to get her used to it.
It sounds like you've got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dog.
I know some D&D players that need to fucking hear that.
Vinsomers are clumsy on land. Better in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun schools of fish with their lightning. Gulp them all down in a single bite.
Sorry to make you guys jump around like that, but I had to get that treasure. I'm sure you understand. God damn it. All that for 8 gold. It's a disease, I swear. That's depressing. Whoa.
That was close. Maybe too close.
Letting us know she sees us. Might also be her way of saying thanks for the food.
Well, then she's gonna be real pissed off when she gets back to her lair and finds that someone stole a bunch of her fucking treasure.
Someone built an entire fortress and then left it empty?
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped coming.
We gotta look for clues. Got it. All right. Right, left, back. Got it. Got it. Finally, somebody got him. Oh, there's a ladder there. I could have just taken. All right. Griffin's Great Helm. Whee!
Yep, that's the Antam. Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing.
They're probably being, like, real evil. I don't know if you know them very well, but it's generally their shtick. Fly stagger in an area on potion use? What? Seems very good. I was gonna say, can I make this jump? And then I saw the distance with my field of vision and my depth perception, and I was like, never mind. Oh.
Shit. More on Tom. Not even supposed to be here. They're hitting us there.
New ultimate. Never mind. I guess I have to equip it.
Weak dust people? I'll show you.
So the Antam took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it?
Yeah. Ravain and the Qunari were at peace forever. Then the Antam broke away from the Qun and invaded. But Qunari builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antam take over old forts like this instead of building their own.
That's lame. Almost as lame as not equipping your new ultimate ability. Much better. Common heavy armor. Oh, they're trying to capture the dragon.
Grapples, nets. The Antam are going after the Vincimer.
Is that bad? She can deal with that, right?
Not after I drugged her. Come on.
Oh, that's a real strong
They
point.
knew I'd drug her to make her sleep. Assholes!
Better be ready. Take 'em out.
The music here is pretty fucking sick.
They're shooting for us.
Ow, I'm on fire. Ow. From up there? Ow. How do I get to you? I want the treasure so bad. Alright, I can't get it yet. It's from there. Surely it's from there. Can't use that companion's ability yet. Fucking goddamn it. That fill my ultimate? That's sick. Oh boy.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey! I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Makara.
Mara Namra Benarie Bala. Atash Martarost, Asitarala. Juto.
Yunasi Beshidan.
Tarala.
Excuse me?
That's a problem. They're aiming for us.
New ultimate attack, let's go. Fucking sick. Just keep going. Supersonic, let's go.
So, you breathed fire.
Yeah.
But how?
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
Does she know we're trying to help?
No, she's pissed.
We don't have to fight her, do we?
We can run. I don't think she'll chase us.
All right. Okay, bye.
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted, another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Qunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
Wonderfully done, Tash. While you played
Isabel, you bitch! You left me back in Dragon Age 2! How dare you!
You managed it despite this former crew member tripping you up the whole time.
What can I say, Isabella? I learned from the best.
I did tell Varric not to go easy on you.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
How much could you get for something like that?
A fair bit of gold if you're lucky. Maybe a war if you're not.
But this piece is not for sale. The Lords of Fortune retrieved it at my request.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Qunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
Wait, were you not aware of this? Our contact here said you'd agreed to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tash. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, wipe your boots next time.
Fuck you, dude.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam. I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
I think she's gonna keep us safe. She breathes literal fire.
She strong-armed you onto the team just like that, huh?
Looks like.
Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff. Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
Sick. We did it. Oh, we're just right back here, huh? The Dragon Slayer. Detonates overwhelmed. What does Tosh do? Detonates weakened, so we kind of like that. She applies overwhelm. Applies sundered. Detonates overwhelmed. Oh, he's going to be hardened, so this is going to work even better. That's interesting. We got a new rune. So this one is cold. Light and heavy attacks are no longer penalized versus barrier. 50% damage versus health. Rid of the cold rune and replace it with all your weapons Attacks deal fire damage. We do be scorching though. Excellent.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff.
Yeah, for
Talk
real.
to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
For gold and glory.
Right. You were one of us. How'd you end up here?
Politics.
I upset the wrong nobles in Ravane.
Ugh, those assholes.
That's what I said when I kept one of them from running off with a dangerous artifact. Isabella sent me with Varric until things cooled down.
Ugh, politics. The lords don't take me on political jobs.
Lucky you.
Traps and dragons. That's what I'm good with. Traps and dragons are simple.
We didn't have a dragon hunter when I was with the lords. Why did they care about dragons now?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
Huh, so they're like really large magpies?
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
These days, everything is elven gods this and blight that. Give me a stolen idol and a trap-filled dungeon any day.
Hey, we're not thieves. We don't steal.
Barv's team literally stole the big prize sword from the Grand Tourney of Starkhaven.
Starkhaven's full of assholes. It doesn't count as stealing from them. You don't screw over anyone who can't afford it.
If the Lords of Fortune ever got a coat of arms, we should print that on the bottom in Old Tavine.
My mother works with them. That's how I met the lords in the first place.
I don't remember meeting your mother when I ran with the lords. What does she do? Appraisals?
Yeah. She tells them how rare something is, how much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural?
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection.
Yeah,
The
like the
lords send that
Great
stuff
Great
back
British
to
Museum.
Qunari and Parvalin. They pay the lords a finder's fee.
That's cool.
Just a finder's fee?
Yep.
But the lords at the top could be charging anything for these artifacts and you wouldn't know.
I know what happened to the last lord who bled a contact. That's enough. The lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kontar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. The only skill she had was Qunari history. The lords gave her work.
When I left, Rivane was trying to figure out whether to arrest us or ignore us. How do they feel these days?
They were angry for a while. Then the Antam invaded.
All right, I guess I'll just leave you here, treasure hunter, with all the priceless artifacts.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat or traps?
Nah.
All right, just let me know when.
So that's going to be their side quest. The Grand Necropolis, huh? Ooh. We got a new helmet. Let's see what it looks like. Which one? Yeah, sure, whatever. See if Tosh has a better looking set of armor. Looks like she has one of our style armors, but I get this fortune's favor. Alright. Anybody else need talking to? Oh, there's a quest outside. Oh shit, there are a bunch of people need talking to. Nev, new quest, Davrin, and Tosh all need talking. Dude, Tosh, your room is huge. Tosh, you don't have a bed.
You remember the Hall of Valor that the Lords of Fortune have? Isabella says we should get ourselves invited.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Hey there, boy. You're up late.
You're awake to notice.
Can't sleep? I know, I'm awake to ask.
I sleep when I can get it. And this place, it's too quiet for that.
Way too quiet and peaceful. Who knows what's hiding in the walls? Seriously. Okay, what works then? How do you sleep?
I don't know. Chase the right bastard through the wrong ritual? It'll knock you right out. Of course, you might wake up with a new accessory.
I literally just realized she's missing a leg. I can't believe I've been playing the game for 20 hours and I just realized she has a prosthetic leg.
Really? You woke up and...
Just like that.
Wow.
There was a bit more in the middle. The ritual did a number.
And now?
It's not what keeps me up at night. It's not the quiet. I never could sleep once work gets in my head. But what's got you up at night?
My dreams have been, less than good. I guess there's a lot on my mind.
Can't imagine why. Restlessness catches. Get one person in a room nervous, the whole place twitches. One person can't sleep. It's only getting later. Get out while you can.
A late night won't kill me.
Say that again in the morning.
Ugh, early mornings. Now those might kill me.
What are you doing?
Rook, I was thinking of taking Hassan for a walk. He could use the exercise. Chance to stretch his wings. Thought you'd like to come along.
Yes, I would. How to Train a Griffin. Alright. So what do we got? Oh good, we can talk to Harding. That's important because I love her.
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter? Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
A spy master? She doesn't know things about me, does she?
What happened to
I
Leliana?
don't need to worry.
Charter probably knows everything about you. Oh, but she's not going to use it against you. I mean, if you behave.
So, how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
And the Inquisitor's advisors? What about them?
Of all of them, I'd say Josephine is my favorite.
Mine
She's
too,
lovely.
Harding.
She still sends me a box of handmade sweets from Val Royeaux every year on my name day. Cullen and I got along too, but he was always busy. He would have bad days from lyrium withdrawal sometimes, and I would share the tea that my ma sent. He's from Ferelden too. Maybe it reminded him of home.
What about Leliana? I heard she's intense.
I think she likes to cultivate that reputation. She's not nearly as terrifying as she sounds. Oh, I passed her in the Great Hall one day, and she suddenly turned and asked me if I wanted a nug.
A nug? Those small pink rodent things? What for?
She loved them and made a hobby of breeding them as pets.
She was a nug breeder.
Nug?
No! What am I gonna do with a nug?
But you did know people from the Inquisitor's inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others. Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. Fun, if you can handle the mess. She was really the only one who could make Rainier, well, Blackwall then, let down his guard. Otherwise, he kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited the horses. And there was Cole, of course.
The Spirit Boy?
Yep. I was just sitting on the walls one day, and he asked if he could join my game.
Like a card game?
Nah, just good old people watching. Must have seemed like a game to him somehow. We'd pick strangers out of the crowd and try to say something about them. Like, ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not to laugh. Or one of Cole's. His eyes remind her of the ones beneath her bed.
Jesus Christ, Cole!
Who stores eyes under their bed? I'm partial to a nice wall display myself.
Well, that's one interpretation that never occurred to me. Thanks.
You're welcome. Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at this game.
Ah, but the rule was you couldn't say anything you actually knew. He got it in the end. I think.
So you didn't ask him if you guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. Making a habit of seeing people was. I think he liked that. It's why you don't miss.
So tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine.
There
were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
I'm sure those pastries were a great help.
My ma likes to say that sometimes the pie is for eating, and sometimes it's for crying into. Doesn't even need to be pie. Rector liked cake, and Faulkner loved soup. But food was always a comfort.
Rector? Faulkner?
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right. Like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other 2 and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely.
Egghead.
He always
seemed like he had a giant egg for a head.
You hold yourself above everyone else.
It's a jerk.
You mean it's hard not to be lonely when you're a pompous ass?
Something like that.
You can say it, you know. Try it out. Solus is a pompous ass.
Maybe he is, but I can still feel sorry for him, can't I? Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
Harding, I love you! All right, we're gonna save before we go to this necropolis to recruit this other dude, because I really don't want to get fucking screwed out of more content, you know. So we do the save. I think we'll bring... I want to bring someone who can detonate my stuff, so we'll bring Davrick. Good Lord.
This is it. But no sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh!
Visitors! What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met, well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
I like that bit with the flaming skull.
It's nothing, really. Just an evocation of the flame of the last steps.
Looks great.
Thank you. You know, I'm never quite sure how these spells strike someone from outside Navarra. I'd be pleased
normal?
to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here.
I like this guy.
I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the Shrouded Halls?
Toward that screaming?
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead.
So, but what are your abilities? Frick. Oh, it's not gonna tell me? He applies weaken. Interesting.
Stir more easily than they should.
What's that ahead?
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the Shrouded Halls at all.
Take your word for it.
Careful, Rook. It singled you out.
What? Where'd everyone go?
It's vital we discover why that spirit manifested here.
I agree.
Lead the way, Professor.
Shatter, legendary rune. Seems very good, actually. I think we'll be using that.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's
I don't know what that means.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their condition.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
There's no reaching these. They're mindless.
I thought you could control them.
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies, poor things.
Keep it coming, bro.
Masterfully done, Rook. I must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it.
Why is it chained up in the first place? Oh, they're all blocked by crystals.
We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay. How?
Give your greetings and the wisp.
Necrotic bow, huh?
Will follow.
Hello.
Wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
Too bad night elf wisps aren't this useful. Kill one demon, suddenly they get really up and...
Door's open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
So, Professor.
Just Emily, please.
You weren't that surprised we need a Fate expert.
The spirits talk. Even the simplest have been clamoring about chaos in the Fade. Someone coming to consult wasn't an if, so much as a when.
Be ready.
We're being fired upon! What great
Ah! Ah!
Incoming! Keep that up, bro.
We're taking fire!
Hassan, on that!
Jesus.
Ah, well done.
We break all boxes because they have loot in them, by the way. And that's just something I picked up from playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake games, because it's just the boxes gotta go. Well, we need a wisp for this door.
It's freezing. What kind of magic is this?
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
Fizzling fragments, valuable item. Break all that. Break all that. Skirt, skirt.
Strange. This door shouldn't be here.
Shouldn't it?
The necropolis rearranges itself every so often.
Well, it's not opening, so what do we do now?
This is locked too, and I didn't see any wisps around.
Then I shall call for aid. They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the door.
Yeah, but what if I guided one of the wisps backwards to the big door that had the treasure chest behind it?
Those wisps really came just because you asked.
They care for us, Rook. Our ever-loyal friends amongst the dead.
Ah! It went away. Come on, man. It was like, no, I see what you're trying to do. Let's have a look around here. Maybe there's a wisp somewhere in here that can help us out. Alright, doesn't look like it. Probably have to come back later.
Here's our second wisp.
Just waiting for us. Almost polite.
I assure you, good warden, not everything in the necropolis is as hostile as despair.
Take your word for it.
There's the last wisp.
Good. Let's return to the door.
Whoop. Open, please.
Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I thought. We must stop. Who's ever drawing these spirits here, Rook?
You think a person's behind all the despair demons?
Oh yes. Mortals are their prime attraction.
Better be ready.
Into the fray!
Oh! Ah! Ah! Can I swim?
They're in range! Trouble nearby.
Coming at range!
Ow. This is a big room for us to look around and loot. Huh! Oh, Emmerich doesn't really mind me just like smashing through all these fucking dead people's belongings.
How do we get rid of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will... banish them. but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
Where are the other Mournwatch necromancers? Okay.
Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
Ravane. Lords of Fortune took me in.
The famous treasure seekers to the north? You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground.
Ow. How do I collect you? Yes. Oh. Oh. Wait. Treasure! Minrathous citizen's outfit, common appearance. How do I collect you? I want your treasure, Gib. Gib treasure. From above. I have to jump down from there, maybe? I will find a way to liberate you, treasure. It's only a matter of time.
Ah, here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
But how?
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook?
Yeah, let me loot your room first.
This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
What's this magic bell do exactly?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fade.
Ring the bell, dead demons. Got it.
It also holds great significance on some of our equinoctial rituals.
You already sold me.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin.
What are we doing?
By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair, Who brought it here?
Venatori.
The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Gift is one word for it.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Yeah, what do you mean? Oh.
I think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that Hand of Glory burns down, so don't dawdle.
Hey guys!
We found those Venatori.
They have no place in these halls.
Hassan, hit him! I caught my breath.
Solid hit.
Ow.
Incoming! I'm ready. Tell me what you need. More of that, Rook.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
Nah, I'll fill you in on them later.
We're on the wrong side, huh? Alright. Whoop!
Get ready. Coming in range.
Fucking A.
Well, down one more despair demon. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori.
God, everything is locked here. Stop it!
This looks interesting.
A spirit labyrinth? I didn't know they'd learned to make miniature ones in Tevinter.
Hello? Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Oh, it's gonna be a tough adaptation for him.
Down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work.
Oh, that's such a badass line from a necromancer.
The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right.
There's one chain. Excellent.
Hmm.
them all! Got it.
That's on.
Get shit on.
Here they come.
Shattering those chains will free the bell. They attack from a distance!
Strength of them!
Your death will be the scar!
Ow. You know what? I'll take a potion from you.
One for us.
That's the last chain.
Must return to the lower level to ring the bell. Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori.
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
Okay.
There's the Venatori.
Do not give in!
Here we go!
Look behind you! spell is slowly weakening, but we must fight a little longer.
You know, I don't like these Venatori, but they have really good style.
The Venatori brought demons.
How typical of them.
Over there.
I don't want to go in there. I have zero interest in going into the blue cold flame.
Hold fast.
A rage demon. Fuck. Whoa, dude.
Now, the grand necropolis shows itself.
It worked. No more despair.
Pretty impressive.
Sick!
But come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
A rare arcane staff. There you go, buddy. Please, there's treasure and I want it all.
And this is a severed hand.
Great.
A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from. Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the Blighted Elven Gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least. The implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
Excuse me?
No one ever brings me tea after I slog through a haunted crypt.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The Elven Gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the Blight. And they've already messed with it, demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a fate expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navarra. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
Only if your assistant's coming.
Manfred? But of course.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful. I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
Manfred is... I've only had Manfred for 2 minutes.
Necropolis was at peace again.
And if anything were to happen to him, I would kill everyone and then myself.
But in Navarra, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmeric's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
What the fuck? Welcome back to the lighthouse.
What the Venatori ultimately intended with their incursions into the necropolis worries me. Whether or not it was directed by the gods, the timing serves them well. Chaos, I fear, is their ally.
It is weird level of cozy.
Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with. Feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
They want a war? We'll damn well give them one.
You need an army to fight a war, though. They've got two. The Venatori and Antam wasted no time allying themselves with the gods. Power at any cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies. Like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's crossing, it's personal for them.
The Shadow Dragons. Particularly after we helped save their city.
A debt the Viper will repay soon.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Any details on the Blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write it down.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon, but the Blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking Blight than Wardens.
Morrigan and those Wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. In their power and wrath, at least.
Lucanus, you're back.
I am.
A couple new people have joined the team since you've been gone. This is Professor Emeric Volkaren. He's our fate expert. And Tosh, our dragon hunter.
Hey.
Charmed.
Right. Not everyone is met.
So, a dragon hunter. Treviso could have used you.
What's happening there?
It's just... people blame you for what happened to Treviso, Rook. But they did not have to make that choice, knowing what the gods are capable of. There was no right call. Still, it changes things. How could it not?
But you're back with us.
Yes, here to stay.
Given how things have gone, I wouldn't blame you for staying away. So thanks. We can't do this without you.
After what they did to Treviso, I want these gods to fall. I don't see anyone else with a better chance than you. My blade's yours, until the end.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka.
I agree, Punk. I am glad that he's taking it well, and it's not our fault in his eyes.
Move when I call.
But it does mean that if we were trying to romance him, we wouldn't be able to. Apparently, Nev can still be romanced, but it's harder.
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
If I don't make the tough decisions, no one else will. So I live with the consequences.
And you don't blame anyone else.
I agree, Punk. I doubt Nev would be as supportive, but yeah, it is quite strange that she's still romanceable.
To attend, and dealing with whatever the wardens found. All this chatting is taking it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it.
Lucanus is hardened. After experiencing the Blighted Dragon attack in Treviso, Lucanus is less trusting and more self-reliant. Damaging abilities are increased, but he will no longer use supportive abilities. Relationship progress is slow. Cool. Alright. I've been playing for 5 hours. I'm gonna call it a night. I have some stuff I want to get done at the house here. So, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, thanks for lurking, if you were viewing, and yeah, we'll probably play a little bit more tomorrow. Probably, it's time to stretch, exactly. So, we'll probably play a little bit more tomorrow, because I don't think I have any plans, so that's the game plan. Anyway, alright, have a good one, later, goodbye.